Hey brave ones, I will be showing you how to grow your first 1000 followers in 2021. Make sure you stay till the end of this video because I will be sharing some of the methods that I use to grow my account to more than 100,000 followers in less than 10 months, which I haven't shared anywhere else. Before that, I want to make a little disclaimer. If you want to jump straight into the value, make sure you go to this timestamp here. Having said that, it is incredibly important to understand that the first 1000 followers are the hardest and they will take you the most amount of time. For me, my first 1000 followers took around 22 days, and in the next 22 days I actually was able to grow close to 10,000 followers. So you need to have patience. With that out of the way, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel because I will be making a lot more videos on dominating social media and you can count on that. The first step in growing your Instagram presence is optimizing your profile, because at the end of the day, even if you are able to generate a lot of traffic to your profile, if it doesn't convert profile visits into actual followers, it doesn't make any sense. That is why you want to make sure you optimize everything: your profile picture, your highlights, your headline, your bio, even the category of your profile which appears below your headline, because every single bit counts. And right now I will be giving you tips on how to optimize every single part of your Instagram profile. Now, in terms of a good profile picture, you need to make sure it stands out in small sizes as well, because most of the time your profile will be seen in smaller sizes. So don't optimize for how your profile picture looks on your profile, optimize for how it would look in the comment section, in the suggested tabs, in the explore page, because those are the placements in which it matters. Also, some general tips in terms of your profile picture: make sure it's high quality and it meets the standards of Instagram requirements. Make sure it isn't blurry, make sure you're smiling because that attracts attention. And also, if you have the possibility, invest in some professional photo shoots because those will pay big time. And as a bonus, if you can try making it branded, it doesn't have to be with a solid color like mine, which you can see on the screen right now, but you can put some kind of emojis, or you can put some kind of circles which represent your brand colors. There are a lot of different ways in which you can brand your profile picture, but that helps as well. Now, the second most important element of your profile is actually the headline. You need to make sure it is keyword intensive and it also has the right keywords. So it doesn't help if you have some random keywords which have a lot of traffic. You need to make sure that these are the keywords which will help your account, which will attract the right people, and which have a healthy amount of search volume. So the way you do this is actually by going on Instagram, in the search tab, searching for different keywords. The first thing I want you guys to be doing is going to the search tab and then enter a keyword such as marketing. Then you want to visit the profiles which appear at the top and make sure you check their headline. In this case, the headline is Brave Social Media Marketing, so we see the keyword there. Then we want to check the other profiles which appear and see what type of keywords and where they have placed them. By doing this, we can emulate a similar headline which makes sense for us and appear on top of the searches for our keyword. By doing so, you can see what are the keywords that get people ranked up top, and also what are the keywords you can use in your profile as well. Moving onwards to the bio, this is the place in which I see the most amount of mistakes when it comes down to optimizing your presence on Instagram. What I see on Instagram all the time is people optimizing their bio for themselves, making it centered all around them. The honest truth is, nobody got time for that, and nobody cares about you as the individual. People are on social media most of the time to engage for their own benefit. So make sure your bio represents that. What I always recommend is, first, a clear representation on how you can help others. Secondly, a strong call to action which will transfer people from profile visits into clients, followers, etc. The next step is really underrated, but I like utilizing it in the accounts of my clients and myself because it gives Instagram extra information. The part of the profile I am speaking of is the category of the account. You can utilize different categories in order to give Instagram information on how to recommend you to its users. If you'd like to add category which is showcased right beneath your headline, all you have to do is click edit profile, then click category and then select a category which makes sense for your profile. The major tip that I have is that it is better to have a category which fits your account really well rather than have a category which actually doesn't benefit your account and only brings you low quality profile visits. So if you cannot find the right category, don't use it. If there is the right category for your account, then go ahead and utilize it. And the final point which I'd like to touch upon is highlights. Highlights are a great way to retain users' attention on your profile for longer periods of time. And when people spend more time on your profile, they are more likely to follow you as well. So make sure you utilize highlights appropriately. Here are 5 ideas which you can utilize in your highlights. First one, testimonials. If you have testimonials for clients, organize them in a nice fashion in your highlights. Second one, freebies. If you have something to offer people for free, that is a great way to start a conversation. Third one, about you. You can share a little bit about your personality, how you can help others, and what are some of the ways you have done this before. Fourth highlight, it could be about your best post organized in a really nice fashion, and this combines with Instagram guides beautifully because you can organize your post in an Instagram guide which you can later on put on your highlights, and that is a really well managed and professional way to do things. Now, after your profile is optimized, you'd obviously want people to see it. On Instagram, there are dozens of ways in which you can generate profile visits for your account, such as suggested for you list, billboard comments, hashtags, explore page, collaborations with others, location tags, leaving engagement on other pages, and many more. In this video, I can't possibly dive into every single traffic source, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss my future videos on the topics, but I will be covering the top traffic sources that I recommend for beginners in 2021. The first one is the so-called billboard comments. This is basically you leaving a high value comment on a high traffic account in your industry. What I recommend you doing is creating first a list of such high traffic accounts, and you can do this by searching for keywords. These high traffic accounts have to have at least 50,000 followers and need to have an engaged community. The way you check that is by going in their comment section and seeing if there are a lot of other people leaving comments, liking comments, because that is a good representation if you will be able to generate profile visits from that account. You need to open the post of a high traffic account. Then the next step is obviously go through the post and see what are the things that stand out to you. Then go into the comment section and leave a true comment. For example, absolutely loved this post. Enjoyed how you showcased all of your routines in a few simple slides. You can even add your personal experience. That way you are generating curiosity of the other people in the comment section and you increase your chances of them visiting your profile. So I can type in, my routine is quite similar as I try to make sure I plan everything properly. By doing so, people have a high chance of finding my account. And the second step is turning on post notifications and making sure you are one of the first people to leave a comment, because that way you have a higher chance of people seeing your comment and actually visiting your profile. Also, make sure you put some thought into that. Don't just simply put an emoji, rather try to spark the curiosity of the people reading your comment. That way they are a lot more likely to visit your profile and follow you as well. Now, part 2 of this strategy is actually interacting with other profiles who have left a comment such as yourself. You can go to the comment sections of these high traffic accounts which you have identified have an audience which you'd like to have as well, and basically ethically steal those followers. Now, how do you do that? You visit their profile, you check their posts, you might even follow them if you believe that their content would be useful to you. Don't do any follow bullshit. That is a short-term fix. Rather, try to build a connection and give the engagement and attention you'd like to receive as well. After we have left our comment, the next thing that we can do is actually visit the profiles of other people in the comment section and interact with their content as well. That way we are building connections with other like-minded individuals which are guaranteed to have similar interests because they are engaging with the same piece of content. Now, only with these two methods you are going to be able to grow. By leaving comments on high traffic accounts, you are generating profile visits for yourself, and by engaging with other people in the comment section of these high traffic accounts, you are building connections. So that is a great combination in order to grow. But I have one more tip for you in order to generate traffic on Instagram. And that is hashtags. Now, hashtags don't always work, but when they do, they are especially helpful for beginners because Instagram won't be pushing your page on suggested for your list as well as on export page. So the only way for you to organically grow, except the strategies which I mentioned previously, is by utilizing the right hashtag strategy. The tool which I recommend for hashtag is FlickTech. I also have made a video on the topic which you can check right here. On Flick you can do anything. You can search for hashtags and it will immediately show you other hashtags which are with similar competition, with low competition and with high competition. And you can immediately view hashtags with lower competition, with medium competition and also with high competition which are similar to the one you have selected. Then you can simply choose the hashtags which you'd like and immediately audit them for ban hashtags, for hashtags which are too big for your profile, etc. You can also monitor the hashtags which are performing for your profile and which aren't performing. Flick does this really well. It is actually the only tool which can show you such kind of data, and by doing this you can simply choose the hashtags which are always performing for you and avoid the hashtags which aren't performing for you. You can also form collections of hashtags, review their average likes, review the average posts made, as well as the frequency, and by doing so create optimal hashtag collections which you can then easily copy and paste. If you'd like to use the tool, there is an affiliate link first thing in the description, so go check that out. Now, we have covered how to optimize our profile, we have also covered how to generate traffic to our profile. Now, the next thing which can help you reach 1000 followers fast in 2021 is utilizing trends. Hopping on trends and reporting on industry news is a great way for new profiles to get extra exposure. For example, when 𝗨𝘀𝗲 𝗟𝗶 went viral in 2020, the chess searches went through the roof, and smart marketers took advantage of that and created posts such as 7 branding tips from 𝗨𝘀𝗲 𝗟𝗶 or 5 marketing tips that helped 𝗨𝘀𝗲 𝗟𝗶 reach virality. And these posts saw a lot of exposure because they combine what the industry was seeking as well as a trendy topic into one, and it turned out really beautifully. What I recommend you doing is hopping on Google Trends every once in a while and seeing are there any trends which you can utilize in your content, because you never know which post will go viral next and which post will change your content creation career for the better. These are the 3 steps which I recommend you taking in 2021 if you want to grow 1000 Instagram followers. If you'd like to learn more, subscribe to this channel, turn on the bell notifications because I will be making a lot more videos in 2021. Peace out!